here, and we're all very excited. And when she said that she was opening the IV lounge, I was very excited because I also, like Catherine, believe in holistic living and, you know, natural approach. This year, right beginning of the year, after pretty much a year of just battling pain in general, my husband was diagnosed with colon cancer. So from that point on, we've been just, started out with radiation and chemo. We finished radiation and chemo. We had 3 weeks off, and we've been doing chemo ever since. About a month ago, he was so sick that I thought he's going to die. And I said to the doctor that we are done with the chemo. We're not going to do it anymore, and that's all. I said, okay, it's your decision, but advise highly against it. You're taking his life in your hands. Okay, I will do it. And so we are now a month without the chemo, and finally we can do the IVs, because while you're doing chemo and radiation, they will let you, especially radiation. You're not allowed to do any IVs outside of their IVs. You're really stuck in a system, and you really don't have much control over your loved one's care as much as you think you would. And he was very, very weak and very, very sick, which we were here a week ago, and we couldn't even get a needle in him because he was so dehydrated. And we went yesterday and to oncologist, and again the same thing, couldn't even get a needle in him because he's so dehydrated. So we're just kind of working on it. He's really, really sick today, so he couldn't make it. But we were able to do a few IVs, so that has helped. Actually, that was sort of, I don't think I told you, the first time we did the IV 2 weeks ago, 2 days later, that was the first time he was actually able to get up and go for a walk for the first time since January. We haven't been able to do the IV yesterday because he's just not strong enough. But while all this was going on, Catherine was taking care of me. So we don't have any family here, and I'm the only caregiver. So Catherine was constantly taking care of me, and I was the one receiving the IVs.
Part of the foundation is understanding that different people in different diseases, literally nutrition makes the difference, but the caregivers don't take care of themselves, and then they need, so then here we are, sticking a bunch of needles in you, trying to put you back together again, so you can be back together because your kid needs to get off to school, and your husband needs there's only one you.
Yeah, we were running like about a month ago. I was trying to get my husband to get an IV and my son to get an IV before we were traveling, and that wasn't happening.
It was impossible.
So she got us all of the shots,
We put it all in a lunchbox.
In a lunchbox, and I went home, got the nurse, and got all my boys, with all the vitamins and minerals. So that was great. So we were talking, you were talking about the financial issues, and I was telling actually Tara on a way. This treatment, it's so important, but at the same time so expensive, and it's so crucial to do it like on a regimen basis. So it's not like, you cannot do it because you broke. No, it's because it's really, if you do that once a week, it's thousands of dollars. It's not, it's not $20, $30, we could deal with that, but when, your husband is helping, and my husband is self-employed, so while he's not working, I'm taking care of him. We don't have any income, so thank God we've been smart, and we have some savings, so we living off of savings and paying the mortgage and car payments. But as you know that those type of things like the IV, probably not going to do it every week because there is a car payment and there is a mortgage that needs to happen. So it's not. You do need to choose either or, and it would be great to be in a position then I get to pay the mortgage and my husband gets to have the IV. The one piece of information for me was very important, and that's sort of neither here or there, but there is a genetic mutation that's called MTFHR mutation, and I do, and so does my husband. That pretty much almost killed my husband, and the doctors didn't want to listen. So if you have that genetic mutation, you do not metabolize any of vitamin B's, any of the folates, and also, which I didn't know until we almost killed my husband, you do not metabolize chemo. That means then the chemo that he received 2,000% of chemo as normal person because it was accumulated. It was staying. He was never getting rid of the toxins out of his body. He was being poisoned, literally, not just by the chemo. It was 2,000% more than regular poisoning. So now we are working on trying to clear everything out of his system, and that's, again, the IVs come into that because you need to flush the system.
If you can bypass the GI tract, you don't have to try to digest it. We can just bypass it.
Yeah.
Just take the whole GI tract out of the picture.
And people don't know, you don't know what you don't know. So the MTHFR gene, please remember that. That is very important and life-saving for people. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling run down, if you feel you have problems with memory, sometimes allergies, anemia, yes, yeah.
Pernicious anemia.
Please check that gene. Go get yourself tested. 60% of population in the United States have it, so it's not really that rare, although they will tell you it is, it's not. And you don't want to find out when you are in the middle of chemo, then that's what you have. So, and yeah, in that case, you have to have the IVs, because even although you will eat well-balanced diet, your body won't absorb it. And even if we try to eat a well-balanced diet, our soil is so deficient, depleted from all the minerals. We're not getting minerals from the vegetables and fruits. It's just, in 1965, the apple was 60% more nutrient dense than it is today. That's a big deal. So you would have to eat 6 apples in order to get the same amount of nutrients as you did in 60s. We modified everything, all our fruits and vegetables, and even if most people that are here want to be healthy, so we probably eat healthy diets. But that's not enough, unfortunately, today, because the healthy diet does not provide the nutrients that our bodies need. And in case of people that are sick, they definitely not getting it. So thank you so much, Catherine, for taking care of my husband and taking care of me while I was taking care of you.